Good afternoon. Okay, I am headed in to the office. I spent most of my morning taking appointments from home, and I just wanted to come on here and give y'all a quick PSA for my ladies. And I actually did a post about this, ladies, but for some reason the algorithm has not been very kind. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out all this new stuff going on with Instagram, but the algorithm has not been kind. Okay, let me see. Let me make sure you can hear me. Melissa, if you can hear me, can you give me a thumbs up? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I'm not sure if you're connected to my car, but if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up just so I know if I need to go out and come back in. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So today's public service announcement is for the ladies. Okay. And I did a post about this, but because the Instagram algorithm has not been very kind to me lately, I'm going to come on and do a quick live because I have to be, I have to be on a call at 3:30. And here is the message, ladies. I want you to strive to be the piggy bank. Okay? You are the piggy bank, not the toothpaste. Okay? So when I think of myself, I think of the piggy bank. That's my reminder. I used to collect pigs when I was a young girl and a teenage girl until I was like 25. I collected pigs. I had a pig collection. So any and everything related to pigs, I had it. And now, as a mature woman of wisdom, I collect owls. So that is how I have changed over all these years. I no longer collect pigs. I collect owls. But I'm very familiar with the piggy bank because I had tons of them. That's one of the things I used to collect. And so it is a gentle reminder for you to be the piggy bank. Okay? Oh, she said I'm going in and out. Lord. It's Instagram, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with Instagram. Instagram is just giving me a time. But ladies, I want you to be the piggy bank and not the toothpaste. What do I mean by that? It means that a man should be investing in you. He should be putting a coin here, a coin there, okay? He is putting coins in the piggy bank so that one day, if he needs to actually extract from the piggy bank, there are coins in the piggy bank. He is able to get a return on his investment. However, if you are the tube of toothpaste, ladies, the man will consume you. He will squeeze a little out and squeeze a little out and squeeze a little out, and he will continue to consume you until the tube is empty. And what do most of us do when we get to the end of a toothpaste tube? We throw it away. So please, please, please do not be the tube of toothpaste. There are many types of men out there. And in 2024, I can now say that, unfortunately, a large percentage of those men are consumers. Not only do they consume cars, do they consume porn, do they consume alcohol, weed, do they consume gambling, do they consume clothing, their home, or anything else that they buy and consume. They also consume women. So they're not interested in investing, right? This is just like someone who is renting. If you are renting a car or you are renting a place to live, they're not interested in painting the walls. They're not interested in putting in special little touches here and there and, putting in new carpet. They're not interested in that. They are renting. And so they're going to consume that place, that car, whatever it is that they are renting, okay? They're going to use it. They're going to use it for however long that they use it. And if they're not buying, they're going to go on to the next. They're going to go on to the next thing in which they are consuming. So please, please, please be the type of woman that you require an investment from a man. Okay. And let me be very clear about this, because I know the men, they're going to have something to say. And that's never you mind, because remember, I technically make content primarily for women. But the men are going to say, well, what? Why aren't they investing in us? And why aren't they? Okay. Again, I don't see you. I don't hear you, because that is what men who are not in their healthy divine masculine say. But I want you to understand this. In the early stages of getting to know each other, I'm not asking for a huge investment. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for you to pay anybody's bills. I'm not asking for you to cash app anybody or pay for their hair and nails. I'm not asking for any of that. But what I am asking for is your investment of time. I am asking for your investment of interest, effort. Like, your investment is actually, most of your investment is non-monetary. Okay, so if you are a gentleman, if you were raised to be chivalrous and you're a gentleman, yes, you will pay for dates. Yes, you may, you may financially invest in some other way, but really in my world, it's just dates. I'm not asking you to pay my bills or pay my babysitter or anything like that. But, if you're a chivalrous, masculine man, you will pay for dates. That's probably the only money you're going to spend. If you would like to buy flowers, if you would like to buy a small token or a gift, that's up to you. I don't require that a man spend a certain amount of money or buy me a certain thing. No. Feminine women, until we are contained, until we are owned, we are, self-sufficient. We're taking care of ourselves. We're meeting our own needs and taking care of ourselves. So, gentlemen, if you're running into women that require you to buy all this stuff for her and pay her bills and all that other stuff, that is not femininity. Just so you know, that is not healthy femininity. That is wounded femininity. That is little girl, come save me energy. Okay? I was watching, I think it was Kendra G yesterday, and there was a young woman on there. I mean, it was I'm going to use the word sad. There's another word I want to use, but in my mind it was sad, because you could tell that she's been consuming a lot of, masculine, feminine energy content. She's been consuming a lot of polarity content and what it is to be in your masculine and all that. We've talked about that, women weaponizing that. So she's been consuming all this content, and she's saying things like, yeah, I'm ready for my soft life era. I'm ready for a man to come and save me. That is not healthy. That nothing about that is healthy. Nothing about that is a healthy feminine woman. Okay? Weaponizing, being reciprocal, saying I want a man to come and save me, that's not healthy. Like, nothing about that is a woman in her healthy, divine, feminine energy. It's not. It's not. So you would have to do your own research. You'd have to know that for yourself so that you can understand, yes, there is a percentage of women out here that they're using the information. They're weaponizing the information. They're using the information against you. But see, if you don't know about it, if you don't know what's healthy, if you don't know what it should look like, you're going to feel a way about that. Okay? So don't get caught up in the nonsense. But there are women out here that are now weaponizing this whole, well, I want to be in my femininity, and I want to be, in my soft girl era, and, I want to be taken care of. I don't do 50-50. Yeah, she said all the talking points. I thought that was hilarious. All the talking points she said when she was talking to Kendra G about the type of guy she's looking for, and she got these kids, and they got two different fathers. Now, I'm thinking, Lord, Lord, so you done made all these mistakes. You done made all these missteps. And now you done went on social media, and now you want to learn about femininity and divine feminine, and you're not even using it correctly. I was like, Lord, help us. Help us. So sometimes the information falls into the wrong hands, and they misuse it. That happens all the time. It's just like red pill. Red pill is no different. I've told y'all this 1,000 times. The cornerstone of red pill is simply evolutionary psychology. The core of it is not wrong. It's not bad. But see, when you get people that take it and they misuse it and they twist it into something weird, that's when it becomes bad. Okay? Because they took which is basic evolutionary psychology. They took basic evolutionary psychology and they twisted it into, all women are bad, all women are this. I'm like, come on, get out of here. So I thought that was interesting, but I couldn't look at it for more than 5 minutes. I sat for 5 minutes and watched it. She was live last night. And the poor young lady, and like I said, she had these caterpillar lashes. They had pearls in them. The young lady was overweight. She had this bad, I don't know, I guess it's goddess braids. I don't know. It looked ridiculous. I mean, it was sad. It was sad that young women don't have the basics. They don't have the basic tenets of femininity. They don't understand it. And so they're just listening to these talking points and they're just saying the talking points. They don't have a clue what it is to be a truly feminine woman, but they love throwing it around. They love weaponizing it. So I done went clean off on a tangent. I apologize, but yeah, I thought, wow, what is going on? Why are we doing this? Like, these women need wife school. They need femininity school, but they need it in the best way possible. They need someone who actually knows what they're talking about teaching it to them. But anyway, so gentlemen, yes, I'm going to be honest with you. The expectation is if a woman is a good woman, if she is a great woman and she's doing everything that she should be doing as a feminine woman, you should be investing. That's what masculine men do. You should, any stock that you come across that is a good stock, like Apple, right? Apple stock, Amazon stock. Yeah, you're going to invest in it. And you're not going to expect, just give me a payout for no investment. No, it don't work that way. You should be investing in something that's good. That makes sense to me. So anyway, but yes, ladies, just be mindful that you are the piggy bank. A man should be investing in you, okay? A man should be investing in you. He should not be consuming you. But I don't know, if I was throwing out percentages, I would say, gosh, maybe 60%. That's kind of high. 50 to 60% of men are simply looking to consume women. They're looking to consume their bodies. They're looking to consume their energy. Men are looking for free therapy. They're looking for companionship. They're looking for validation. Men are looking to consume women. And what's so fascinating to me about this is you have the red pill talking points, right? You have the men in the podcast and the talking points, but yet the only people that they have on their show is women. And in my mind, okay, women are bad. Women are awful. Women are wrong. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. And yet they can't. They have women on their podcasts. They watch porn. They look at OnlyFans. Oh, but women are bad. Women are awful. And how hypocritical is that? You're going to sit here and talk about these women on your podcast who are doing OnlyFans or who are hookers or whatever it is they're doing, and talking about how horrible they are, but you've invited them to be on your show. They're the reason why all of your young male listeners are even tuning in. Do you see that? Pay attention to that. These men are consuming these women. They are utilizing these women to grow their channels. They're utilizing these women to become popular. Seriously, think about that. Women are awful. We are horrible. Leave us alone. And especially the so-called bad ones. That's what I don't understand. So you're going to have the OnlyFans and the hookers and all of this. I am truly confused. You're going to have all these women on your show, but we're awful. We're bad. We're horrible. Make it make sense. It does not make sense. You want to have sex, but marrying a woman is awful. You want to consume our bodies, but, actually marrying us, actually having a family with us, actually having something real with, that's horrible. I don't want to take a chance on doing that. But you want to stick your pee-pee into a woman and possibly get her pregnant. That's okay. But getting married is bad. Women are bad. Women are wrong. Women lie. Women cheat. Women, make it make sense. I'm truly fascinated by this logic. that women cause all these problems, but you can't seem to stay away from us. Help me to make it make sense. Leave us alone. Don't have women on your podcast. Don't invite women on your shows. Like, don't have sex with them because we're bad. We're awful. Like, I don't get it. So, I don't know. I'm going to look at some of your comments and I got to run in. All right. Hello. Okay, let's see. People know the aesthetic and the talking points, but don't know the work it takes. No, they really don't. Just like people want the aesthetic of being a Christian and don't have holiness. Amen. You said a word right there. So don't get me off on another tangent. Don't get me off on another tangent about the people with the, God is my life in their bio. God is, I'm following God. God is the head of my life in their bio. Don't let me go there. Don't let me go there. People like the aesthetic of a lot of things, but don't want the work that comes along with it. Amen. Yep. These are the same women that attacked one of the OG wife school for black women creators. They ain't ready. Then they wonder why relationship coaches don't want to work with black women. Can we please do better? Myself included. Thank you, sister. Okay. If a man you start dating says he wants to pay for your nails and feet, do you let him? Yeah, if it was his idea, of course. Anything that he brings to you is a yes. Like anything he brings to you. But you as a woman, you don't ask. You don't ask or require that. To me, that is entitlement. But if a man said to me, oh, Anita, you're so overworked. I really think you should have a massage. I'm going to pay for it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. That's the response every time. Every single time. The answer is yes. Anything that makes me feel good, anything that makes me look good, anything that, benefits me in any way that a man offers, the answer is yes. Okay? Easy. Shouldn't they be investigating in each other so there's balance? Because it goes both ways regarding the relationship. So Tyree _TJ _22. Here on my platform, we understand that men and women are different. And everything does not go both ways. There are things that I expect of men that I don't expect of women. There are things that I expect from women that I don't expect from men. We are different. We know that over here. Okay? Everything isn't, it goes both ways. We are all valuable in the sight of God. We are all valuable. We are all wonderfully made and valuable, but we are inherently different. Okay? So we don't do that over here. There are things I expect a man to do that I will not do. There are things that I do that I will not expect a man to do. Okay? Double standards much? There are millions of them. There are millions of double standards. A woman who has more than 2 or 3 bodies is called a slut. A man who has, 50, 100 bodies, oh, he must be a stud in the bedroom. He must be. So there's millions of double standards. Okay? Everything don't go both ways. All right? Men and women are different, and relationship polarity supports those differences. It says that there are things that masculine men do that feminine women don't. There are things that feminine women do that masculine men don't. That's it. Okay? And the only thing that's really consistent is change, so getting with someone. But like I said, over here, please stick around. Who you can go through changes with will be most important, not bashing either genders because we all have similar needs. We have some similar needs, but like I said, what women want is very different than what men want. Okay? What women want is different than what men want. What men want is different than what women want. Men require respect. Women require love and cherishing. Very different. When we feel loved and cherished, we feel respected by our men. When a man feels respected and heard, he feels loved by his woman. Okay? So very different. And that's what we do here. That's what we do over here. I teach people the correct way to apply relationship polarity. So everything don't go both ways. When I make a piece of content for women, I'm talking about women. When I make a piece of content for men, I'm talking about men. That's it. Everything isn't go both ways. Y'all love to do that. Y'all love jumping in the comments. It's the same for them. It's the same. It's the same. That's not how it works over here. It's not how it works. So, okay. But true relationship polarity says both of those energies reside inside of us. I use those energies when I'm in different situations. Right now, I'm about to go into my business. I'm about to put on my masculine hat. I'm about to be in my masculine. I'm going to be teaching people and talking to people and guiding people and directing people, just like with my children. Just like when I'm training my puppies now, I am in my masculine energy. I'm not in my feminine state. I'm not soft and sweet and, oh, let y'all crap all over the house and do whatever you want. No, I'm like, hey, take it outside. Okay. Take it outside. Stop biting the older dog's ears. Like, I am alpha. I am the pack leader. And then I know how to utilize my feminine energy. That is my predominant energy. When I am not working, I'm in my feminine energy for the most part. Okay? So we have to learn about integration. That's what we're not talking enough about. We have to be able to integrate both energies effectively. So I want a man who is primarily a masculine leader. I also want him to be soft and tender and sweet with me in the bedroom. And every now and again, I want to see that masculine leader in the bedroom. Maybe not every single time, but, you know, there are times where I'm like, yeah, dominate me. Dominate me. Grab me by the neck. Dominate me. Tell me what's going to happen. Tell me what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what I want. But then there are other times where I want someone who is tender. I want someone who is soft in the sense of he is careful with my feelings, right? That he listens, he understands. If I cry, I can go to him. He can hold me. Yes, that is him and his feminine saying, yes, I'm here. I can be here for you. I don't have to be so rough, so gruff. No, I understand. We have to learn how to integrate both energies. That's what we're not talking enough about. But I am not 100% in my feminine energy. I have masculine energy. I choose to be feminine, and I'm not even going to say choose. I am feminine with the man in my life. That is my natural state of being. I want to be the girl. It feels right. It goes along with the parts that I have. Okay? So everything don't go both ways. If we moving, my man is going to do way more physical labor than I am because he is physically more capable than I am. When it come time to have the kids, that's my part. Okay? That's my part. I'm going to have the kids. I'm going to push out the kids. I'm going to breastfeed the kids. See? Everything ain't for everybody, and that's okay. That is perfectly okay. We need to learn how to accept and respect it. That, to me, is what's missing. We want men to be women and women to be men, and I don't believe in that school of thought. Thank you. He said, I appreciate and respect your teaching and point of view. Thank you. So understand that when you really get this down in your soul, right? And you understand that, yeah, there are double standards. Women get them, y'all get them. Y'all got double standards. We're allowed to cry at work and do all kinds of stuff. Men, you know, as a culture, we don't look too kindly on that. Y'all can't do that. But women, yeah, we can cry at work and come back the next day and be just fine. But let a man do that and it's like, oh my God, did you see, yeah, that's a double standard. There are things that each of us can do that the other can't, and that's okay. It just is. It just is. It just is, so. But ladies, be the piggy bank. I got to run in. Be the piggy bank. A man should be investing in you. A man should be investing in you time. And like I said, it's not always money. It could be time. It could be energy, effort. It could be questions. It could be an interest level of just wanting to get to know you. That's it. And you should reciprocate. We talked about this 1,000 times. I'm not sitting here saying the women just take. They reciprocate. They reciprocate your initiate. That's how that works. You initiate and they reciprocate. If a woman is not reciprocating, you're done. You're done. She don't want you like that. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's all I got to say about that. But be the piggy bank, ladies, not the toothpaste. A lot of y'all are walking around as toothpaste and you're letting men consume you. And then when that tube is empty, because guess what? Who out here refilling the toothpaste tube? Anybody? Anybody out here refilling the toothpaste tube? No, you're throwing it away and you're getting another one. Don't forget that, okay? All right, if you're coming in on the end, please watch the replay. Thank you so much for joining. And as always, stay open to love.